Hello and welcome to Dim Gamer everyone. Today I'll show you the tanks that I have in the World of Tanks, the online game. I'm playing the mobile version. So the first one I have is a Tower for 2. This one looks like a hammer, which is Thor's hammer. Meow meow. Just going to zoom in and show you the graphics. It's a very good tank. Only thing is its speed is a little less than what you expect, and obviously the reload time is on the higher side. Decent machine, good looking as well. This is one of my favorites. It's the AMX Defender. It's a light tank. It's a French-made tank like Charge 2. It has got decent penetration. The thing I like about this is it has got a cartridge of 4 shells. Yeah, but then the drawback for such tanks is that although they are lightweight, they get destroyed pretty easily. So yeah, that's the AMX Defender for you. I then have the STR V81. This is a Swedish tank, and this is a really good compact tank. It's a medium weight if I'm not wrong, and its reload time is also pretty decent. It can sustain some blows when you fight. So yes, this is one of my favorite tanks in this game. Then we have something which sounds similar to Death Star. There is no country specifically assigned to this one. This one is a tank destroyer. Now the unique thing about tank destroyers is although they do have good penetration, but there are certain limitations with them. If it is heavily armored, then obviously it cannot be destroyed that easily. But if it is something like this, it's something of a medium or a lower destroyer. Basically what it means is that although the gun is not a very high caliber, but the movement of the gun, you will see over here on the left and right hand side, you can just move it to a certain degree. You cannot have a 360-degree turret rotation on this one. This is what limits it. So if the enemy hits your tanks, then you will get stuck and the movement is restricted. So yeah, although it has a good gun, powerful gun, I have bought just a few of these, not all of them. Many of them have been given as a gift from charity gift, basically from World of Tanks. Then we have the VK01. This is a German tank. This is not a very special one. It's a decent. The reason I have kept this in my garage at the moment is because of the upgrades leading up to Tiger B. I don't have enough credits right now, or XP actually, to go ahead and research the Tiger B, but my eventual goal is to reach this tank that you're seeing over here right now, the mouse. This is a very intimidating machine. This is the target we're planning to reach. I don't know whether it's possible, but yeah, we can just still try for this one. Heading back to the next one. This one's again a gift that has been given to us. Blasteroid Neo. This is a British tank and a very potent machine. The only drawback I see on this one is the speed limitation. Other than that, it has got good penetration, very thick armor. Bullets have, that's basically the tank shells have bounced off on many occasions. I think the vulnerable part on this machine is probably the rear end and the tracks. Yeah, all in all, a good machine. I've won quite a few battles with this one, although it has got a speed issue, but it's still, if you get into a good position with this one, this can do some real damage. So that's the Blasteroid Neo for you. Then we have another one, which is the Y5 Firefly. This is a nimble machine, very fast, quick to reload at the same time, so you can do pretty decent damage while moving. So if if you're a person who directly gets into the fray, starts fighting these tanks, and you're not like a sniper tank person, then Wi-Fi Fly is one of the best tanks to do that. It's just that since it's a light one, relatively light, it can be very easily destroyed by heavy tanks. And tank destroyer, just one, or maybe sometimes just one shell is sufficient. 1.5 shot is more than sufficient to get this one kill completely. Then I have the KPZ-70. This one is a heavy tank. It's a very powerful machine. The shells are also powerful. It can sustain quite a bit of damage. The only problem, obviously, with heavy tanks is that you have a limited motion. Basically, you can't go very fast, so you can't escape a tense situation. If you need to, you have to stand on and fight. Obviously, this is one of the best machines for sniping. If you want to snipe, if you get to a good position early on in the battle, you can do considerable damage with this machine. I also have the Chimera. My pronunciation, if it is wrong, it's a British tank. This is a medium heavy tank, and it has got a decent performance, although it's not something exceptional. But yes, it does the job, and I haven't won many battles with it, but then yes, it has got a good performance overall, and a decent medium tank. Moving on to the Progetto, this Italian beast is one of my favorite tanks in this game, because the Progetto does do a very strong damage, and it has a magazine of shells which can do considerable damage, and it is decently fast. I wouldn't call it, obviously it's not the fastest tank in this lot, in this garage, but then it has won me quite some battles when I was playing with this. The Skoda 27, this is again a beautiful machine. Again, this one comes with a cartridge which has got 3 to 4 shells. I'm not very sure how many, but yes, the penetration power of this tank is amazing. It has got decent armor and has got a very good performance. Are very similar when it comes to performance. Obviously, the Skoda one is slower than the AMX-1375. This is a light tank, very nimble, very fast, and at the same time can do quite some damage if you get into the right position. There are 4 shells in one cartridge every time it fires. It's just that it takes a lot more time to reload once those 4 shells are fired. And this is again one of the gifts that I have got from this game. You can see over here the kind of armor that is applied. It's a sloping armor throughout, and it has got a big gun. Yes, this is a very good tank destroyer. I really like the way this has been built. This one has sustained quite a few blows and kept going on, which is testament to the kind of armor that this tank has been designed with. And then obviously I have a few smaller tanks like the Panzer IV. This one is also a decent one, very fast rate of firing, quite fast when it comes to speed, and yes, it does have decent armor as well. And AMX-12T, this is a very light, small tank which you can use. I don't think it's got around 660 at the time. And yeah, you can see this armor. This is this dark armor that I have got again in the game. Very good machine, good looking as well. And this is the lightest one I have. This is AMX DLC. This is again one of the fastest tanks, you can see. So that's my entire garage. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and